Hello guys, how's it going? Whitestorm here, and today we're playing Banished. This is episode 5, and last episode we had that problem with the Scarlet Fever, and this episode hopefully we have no such problems. So I was thinking whilst we were away that I might actually want to pop a little stockpile down here so that they can simply drop off the trees or logs that they create relatively quickly, and then if they do need to be swapped between places or labourers need to get some for their jobs or whatever, they can just come to this place here and get it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab a little stockpile, only a little one, maybe a 4x4, something like that, and then that'll just hold trees, logs, whatever. They can just pop it straight in there, and it won't affect anybody else. Also, I'm hoping that maybe a herbalist or a gatherer's hut should go here as well in the future. So we've got 2 labour spare, which is grand. Hopefully we will use that labour to do. I'm thinking. Well, we've got 2 labours now. What we can do, I think the first thing that we need to do is get a fella in fishing. We pop two fellas in fishing, 1 spare labour guy, and he will run around doing fetching and carrying. And I'm thinking wood and iron is still a big thing. We've got this bridge that we're about to create, so let's harvest, or get this guy harvesting this wood. And I think he is actually doing, or somebody's doing that. Yeah, we've got a person carrying stuff here. Well done, it's a lady. Good job, well played. Alright, food. It's becoming an issue, it would appear. And I really do not want to be messing around with food. We're a little bit away, it would appear, from being harvesting food. I really don't want people to die. That is a scary thought. I think, once again, let me just check, see what the inventory is. Cabbage, loads. What's that? Reserve of tools is low. That's because we've got no iron. Right, we just need logs to get across here. Once we can get across here, we can get all this iron. That's just going to have to be a matter in hand. Right, what inventory have you got? You've got venison. What inventory have you got? Firewood and nothing else. Oh, cabbage is beginning to come in. Thank goodness for that. We've got 1 more labourer, so he can go straight into farming as we're harvesting now. Perfect. And then what we'll try and do is get these trees. Like that. The tools is going to become a real issue soon. Which is really rather annoying, because this blacksmith is then technically doing nothing. So we need to get this bridge built, we need to get across this water, we need to get all of this iron gathered. That is a major priority. 1 more man into farming, and that will bring the orchards into play. The temptation is to build yet another field. What's the stockpile sitting at? 6. I think we're doing okay actually. Everybody's got food. We've got nearly 1,000 in reserve. Hopefully that'll be enough for us to continue on. Right. How are we doing? 64 of 72. And they are now, because they've harvested all that. Let's grab as much as we can whilst people are not busy. We've got our builder that's going to go away and build that. How much more? We've got logs, we've got iron. 6 iron that we need here. Have we got any in the close vicinity? There we have some right there. Take that. And we'll take that. I'm worried that it is a bit far out and they might not go to it. This seems to be within range for now, so that's good. Here we go. We've got a lady down here building. Go on, lass, you can do it. Okay, and I think 40 iron. So basically our entire game is going to rest on getting across here and getting some of these resources. A lot of land here as well to establish a big kind of community. Brilliant. Still unsure as to how this works, whether we need to split. There's 0 cattle in here. I'm not sure how that works. Don't understand that mechanic at all. Right, this has all been harvested. Perfect. Bridge is now created. Let's get that iron. We want it all. As soon as we get some of that iron across, we'll be good. And just for fun, I'm going to pop another stockpile down right here, next to where the trading post will be in the future, so that they can simply go backwards and forwards and put things straight in there. And I think this will be of a major benefit. Also, now that we're getting this iron, we're going to be able to begin... Yep, he's started smelting already. Perfect. The tool crisis is then going to be over. People are not going to be struggling with their stone tools. They're going to be going straight onto iron tools. And obviously there is a technological advancement to be made. You can in fact in the future get steel tools, which will then, I presume, increase your productivity. We've got a shortage of food, which I do not like. And I'm thinking, if we just have a look through here, we've got people who are 16, 17, still living at home with their families, their mums and dads. We need to expand a little bit. So, how much stone do we have? I don't think we have enough. I think we're going to continue with the normal houses. I'm going to pop them here. 3 houses to be freshly made. Now that the iron's coming through. That's brilliant. We should have one more man to go in there for tailoring in the not too distant future. And I think we're going to definitely need more food. A lot more food if we're expanding. So another 8x8 field. Yeah. Obviously cabbage, because we don't have anything else yet, because we can't get that trade post on the go. And is it worth popping a road down the middle, or is it more just putting another? I'm worried that this is now going to get too far away from our workforce. So I think yes, we will put one more field at the end here. 8x8 there. An 8x8 here. And that then looks like that's as far as we can go. Right. Well, they sure have collected all that stuff rather quickly. That's good. Iron tools we're beginning to get a surplus of, and we need a man to go in and start tailoring, so we have that now. Now that we've got a spare house, them 2 people have been hooked up, and they've now, if you notice that changed to fishermen, so they moved in near to their homes. I wonder if that was a bug that's been fixed. They've chosen to work here. Interesting. I might have to read up a little bit more on that. But yeah, that's perfect. Houses being built left, right and centre. The only issue with building houses, I think, in winter is the small fact that they're not going to be able to have any inventory of food. A little bit of venison, a little bit of fish. And instantly, like I said, these people... God, an 18-year-old with a 13-year-old there. God, they are not... They've got no food in their place. We need to get food created. What's this? Reserve of firewood is low. I'm wondering if we should up the limits of firewood to 300. We'll give it a go, see how it works out. But that's brilliant. They've cleared out quite a lot of iron there. That will keep us going for a fair old time. And I'm going to click on the tool limit, and I'm going to drop that down. Can I edit it? 25 surplus is enough. And that'll mean that they won't waste my like extra iron and things like that. Hide coats are now being made, which is brilliant. We have a lot of leather. Let's click on here and just double check. Yep, so it's hide coats are made by leather. We've got 122 leather, which means that we're going to have an absolute ton. What that also may mean, because we're producing a lot of leather all the time, because the hunter is producing leather by killing venison, things like that, what it may mean is that when we get our trader up here, it may mean that we'll have something to trade with. I think leather coats, hide coats are going to be a major advantage to us. Right, what are we low on? We're low on wood, which is annoying. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to take the wood from here. In fact, we'll take all the resources from here. Like that. Because I want to keep wood to be in this area. One death, what have we got? The hunter has died of starvation, typical. And we're beginning to plant again. How are we doing for food? I think everybody else has got food. It's literally because of these guys were being built in the winter. So that's something we're going to have to really bear in mind in the future. Building in winter, not a good idea. And I've just also realised that I haven't popped my other stockpile on my side here. I can't see what I've got. So here we go. Now I can see that we've got a lot more than I thought. I'm going to unpause this. Oh, the labourer's gone. A fisherman. Right. People are dying left, right and centre. 2 fishermen. I'm sure that person just died. Right, well, there's nothing more we can really do about that except for hopefully muscle through it. So I think what we're going to do is speed the game up. Hopefully not too many more people will die. There's not much that we can really do. Sit and wait and hope that our food crisis is averted. Another fisherman has died. We're going to end up running out of fishermen if we're not careful. Right, we've got 1 labourer back. We're going to have to once again invest in people for farms. Reserve of logs is low. That will be because they've started taking them across. Alright. They can't cope with extra field, which is fine. And that is beginning to bother me. So there we go. Perfect. And this straight road here might in fact lead to a bridge across here in the near future. Ah, I've got a spare labourer. I'm going to pop him straight into farming. Hopefully we'll get some more food delivered. Everybody's beginning to start suffering. We're going at ridiculous pace. Tools are made. Leather is going down at a steady rate, so we're producing a lot of hide coats, 17 to precise at the moment. People are dying left, right and centre of food. It's all the farmers. We do not want the farmers to be dying. Just as food is beginning to be harvested in, people are dying. So we've lost a little bit of labour, but hopefully we're going to recover now that we've got these extra 3 or 4 fields that we've just produced. People are still dying. It's really difficult to swallow, but I think we should be okay. Hopefully the farmers will put all of these into boxes and we won't be too bad in the future. first 3 or 4 fields are just about done. And we've got 300-400 cabbage. God, they must have exciting meals. Cabbage stew. Ugh. I think we're okay. I think we're going to survive this one. I'm always on the edge of my seat with this game that I'm going to make a decision and I'm going to mess it all up. So it's always a worry. I want to place a gatherer's hut in here at the part of the field. I'm just going to pause that for now. I'm thinking an extra house. And I'm just going to extend the road ever so slightly. Perfect. And there we go. Just about everything collected in, and as you can see, I think we've done pretty well. Now we've got all of those labourers free. Hopefully they're going to come back across here and collect all of this wood and things like that to help out our forester, who's not really managing to keep up with demand. We've got 10 farmers, or 9 farmers less than we need. We really need to repopulate the farmer profession. We need to repopulate the fisherman profession. Oh my god, I can't get the words out. And you know what I mean. We've got a builder down. Has everything been collected in? Right, we're going to place him in to build. We need a lot more stone. Well, luckily we have some stone here. I'm going to instruct them to collect that in. And this little bit as well. And hopefully, because it's relatively close by, yep, like I said, it's close by, they'll take it straight away. And that will then get placed into our... How much did we get from that? They haven't placed it into storage yet, but when they do, that should go straight out to here. Great stuff. We do want to start producing a community over here in the not too distant future. And I think I'm going to build everything around a market square. And hopefully move the main population centre to this side, because it looks like there is a lot of space to play about in. And that is definitely something I want to do in the future. Production is good. Right, just scanning over. I think we're used for, so we're a couple of hundred down on what we need to be producing. Is that correct? What we do need is we need more farmers. A lot more farmers. I just can't seem to produce the people quick enough to produce enough food. It's a continuing battle with this game. I'm going to leave that labourer in as a labourer for now. How is this house going on? 8 stone. We do not have the stone at the moment. We've got any nearby that we can harvest? A little bit up here, we'll take that. And here as well, we'll take that stone. What I would like to do as well, I would love to have a faster upgraded path between the town. That will take a lot of stone though, and I'm worried that would waste it. But I think the main kind of ways into town are going to be upgraded to stone in the not too distant future. Okay, what have we got now? Reserve of stone is low. It's because we've just used it all, hopefully, for our trading post. There we go. We're so close now, and then we're going to have our trading post, which will help us to get food, like different types of food in. We can produce different farms, and that is going to be a major help. I also want a different kind of cattle to go in here, so I'm going to have to make sure that I up the production limit. So if I make that 150, I don't know if we're going to have the raw materials to do that, but hopefully we will. And I think coats will be good for us to trade because we can produce a lot of that at the moment. So I want to start producing a road system as well on this side of the island, and I think I'm going to come across and go straight the way down and just cut it straight in half, and then I will build back from there. If I take a stockpile here and do that, make a 7 by 7 and then a road. There, and that is going to be our main avenue to go down, and then I'll be able to split that off. I'll have houses at the side, fishing down the river, and I'll have other bits and pieces coming down here. There's not going to be much in the way of industry, but I think the industry, the mines and things are going to be on this main mountain range here. So this is future expansion. I'm not going to bother having that down here. We're getting a bit crowded now as it is. This stockpile is full of iron and logs, so we're going to be good for tools for a while. Although I don't think the tool man is going to be needing to build much in the way in the future. And I think all we can really do now is expand. A house here coming. Gatherer's hut. How are we doing our building? I'm going to unpause that. Build it, because obviously if we can put just one person in there, he's going to be able to gather all of these little roots, carrots, onions, mushrooms, all these good things. So just one person in there is going to work for now. I think it does have a limit of 4, so it would be nice to gradually place more and more people in. Right, I'm going to put a road down there. And there's going to be another street of houses here, and a street of houses that go here. That means that somebody's going to be able to work in here. Now, I think I'm going to go to the inventory, sorry. And what I'm going to do, it'd be nice to ship tools, but we just can't produce the iron quick enough. But we can produce the hide coats quick enough. So if we get, I don't know, 100 hide coats placed in here at some point, we're going to be able to keep up with demand, I think. I need enough though to make sure that makes... I'm going to put 200. I'm going to be ambitious. We're going to have to be ambitious. If I can get 200 hide coats made and placed in here, I will be happy. We've got no new current labour being produced at the moment. There are children. Somebody's hungry, which is not good. Very few children in our play. We've got one potential labourer there in the future. Right, we need to get back on with farming. I am worried always at this time of year that people are going to start dying off. And then we're not going to be able to produce the food, and then we're not going to be able to live. So I think we're probably going to call this game Steady Expansion. Trying not to be too ambitious. Let's collect in this stone in the next break. When all of this stuff is harvested in. We really need more people, jeez oh. Keep an eye out for a trader. We can manually use this ourselves. But I think we're going to need a person to place the hide coats from our barn into our trading depot. So in the future I think we're going to need to place a man in there. one of three builders. What are you building? The builder is living right next to where he's going to be building this gatherer's hut. So that's kind of proof. We've got another labourer. Throw him straight into farming. Oh, I didn't mean to get rid of that. Keep a hold of that. Okay. Right, I think I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you've got any suggestions on how I can improve, or if you've seen something that you think I might be doing wrong, do give me a shout and let me know, and I'll see you again next time, guys. Bye-bye.